Disgusting jokes. There was a man who just got out of the army. He was really horny and only had $5, so he went to a whorehouse. He told the women, "Gimme anything you got." So then he is having sex with this woman and says, "Gosh, you're really rough inside." She says, "Hold on," and she goes to the bathroom. 10 minutes later she comes back and they start to do it again. He says, "Now you're really smooth. What happened?" She says, "I picked off all the scabs." Racist jokes. A gypsy man buys land next to the house of a doctor. He hires an engineer and then gets him build an identical house. When he finished the house, the gypsy man comes to the balcony and shouts the doctor. "Doctor, a Euro doctor. What is you gypsy at?" The doctor says, "Well, maybe you don't a Euro trademark T like me, but we are the same because we have the same house." "No way," the doctor says, "because we do not have the same furniture." The gypsy man, angry as he is, orders the same furniture and he comes to the balcony again. "Doctor, a Euro doctor. We have the same house, the same furniture, we are the same ourselves. What are you saying? You stupid gypsy, do we have the same car?" The doctor says, and shows at his luxurious Mercedes in the garage. Angrier, the gypsy man gets loans and buy an identical Mercedes and goes back to the balcony. "Doctor, a Euro doctor. What do you want again at?" Doctor says, "I am a Euro better Euro than you." "Why is that at?" Doctor says, "We own the same house, furniture and same car, right?" The gypsy says, "I agree, but do these make you better than me?" The doctor says, "Because I have a neighbor doctor, and you have a neighbor gypsy, ha." Yo mama jokes. Your mama's so fat. When she crosses the street, cars look out for yo mama. Lawyer jokes. A lawyer boarded an airplane in New Orleans with a box of frozen crabs and asked a blonde stewardess to take care of them for him. She took the box and promised to put it in the crew's refrigerator. He advised her that he was holding her personally responsible for them staying frozen, mentioning in a very haughty manner that he was a lawyer, and proceeded to rant at her about what would happen if she let them thaw out. Needless to say, she was annoyed by his behavior. Shortly before landing in New York, she used the intercom to announce to the entire cabin, "Would the lawyer who gave me the crabs in New Orleans please raise your hand?" Not one hand went up, so she took them home and ate them. Chuck Norris jokes. There is no theory of evolution. Just a list of creatures Chuck Norris has allowed to live. Racist jokes. Why is Stevie Wonder always smiling? Because no one has told him he's black. Black humor jokes. A golfer walks into the clubhouse of the local country club. He tells the golf pro behind the counter that he wants to do 18 and he is going to need a caddy. The golf pro informs him that the country club is running a promotion and if he tries out one of their experimental robot caddies, he can golf for free. The golfer agrees and takes out the robot. While on the golf course, the robot caddy tells the golfer the wind speed, distance, even how hard to hit which club. He has the best game of his life. The next time the golfer goes to the country club, he tells the golf pro that he wants to do 18 holes and that he wants to get one of the robot caddies. He informs the golfer that they don't have the robot caddies anymore. The golfer, all upset, tells him how great they were and asks him what happened. The golf pro tells him that members were complaining that the sun would reflect of their metallic material and into their eyes. The golfer asks him why they didn't just paint the robots black. The golf pro said that they did paint them into black robot caddies, but the next day, 3 of them Didn't show up and the other three robbed the pro shop. School jokes. Billy and Willie were at Sunday school studying about Noah Euro trademark arc. On the way home, Willie asked, Euro, do you think Noah did much fishing? Euro, how could he? Euro, said Billy. Euro, he only had 2 worms. Euro. The teacher is droning away in the classroom when he notices a student sleeping way up in the back row. The teacher shouts to the sleeping student, Euro trademark neighbor, Euro, hey, wake that student up. Euro, the neighbor yells back, Euro, you put him to sleep, you wake him up. Euro. Jokes about Facebook. A husband asks his very ill wife at the hospital, tell me, what is your last wish? Nothing more, I just want to check my status on Facebook. Little Johnny jokes. The teacher says, today we are going to learn multisyllabic words, class. Does anyone have an example of a multisyllabic word? Little Johnny waves his hand. Me, teacher. Oh, me. The teacher smiles and says, all right, Johnny, what is your multisyllabic word? Little Johnny says, masturbate. The teacher is taken aback, but she manages to smile and says, wow, Johnny, that's a mouthful. Little Johnny says, no, ma'am, you're thinking of a blowjob. I'm talking about jerking off.